Hi everyone, it's Joe and Diane with Tips on Pips. Hello Diane.
Hey, Joe.
Today we're going to get a little more technical about this and we're going to talk about the hard trade is the right trade. If it's easy, don't do it. Tell us about that one.
Well, we talked a little bit about this in lesson number 8 or 19, I guess it was, that if it's something's working and the market says go short, then go short. But easier said than done when you're looking at a chart and you're doing all of your technical analysis. And if you look at this Euro Yen 15-minute chart where you've got a long downhill trend, then the price action is starting to go up, but it hits that first arrow, it hits at what should be a resistance line. It's what you're thinking anyway. And that resistance line, you're thinking is going to send it short again. And it doesn't, it plows through it. That would be a hard one to trade, Joe, because even as you look left of that line that's not drawn in, you see more reason to believe in the resistance. So let's just say because of the last bar that hit resistance, it was nice and big, that you go ahead and take that long. And then you get up a little farther and you find another reason by looking left, second line on the chart, that you should be going short now. It's it's going to hit that, bounce off, price action repeats what it's done before, and it goes long some more. So, a lot of this is just how many charts have you stared at for how long of a period of time. It takes years to develop these kinds of this kind of wisdom, I guess. Is that what I'm trying to say, Joe, about whether it's going to obey the support and resistance lines or whether it's going to bounce? But we have discovered that the very hard ones to take work.
There's lots of professions that actually have a quantified hour um, requirement that you have to do so many hours to do the job, and I think that trading is just one of those also that you need to have chart time, screen time, whatever you want to call it. But I think
Hmm.
what we need to be careful of is that if you look at something and you say, oh, this is a for sure long, a for sure short, then you need to step back and take a little bit closer look at it because if you see it, maybe a lot of other people see it, and the bigger players are going to go ahead and push it further in a different direction to try to build up their liquidity.
Good point. And one thing we know for sure is that all the price action studying that we do in the world, all the different patterns, they work until they don't. And if you have that in your head, it'll be easier to use stops. And the work until they don't is only about the specific pattern itself and doesn't always take into consideration the momentum and what else is going on with that particular chart. So, hard trades like these two trades right here worked. And if you'd have gone short and then where the first arrow is and added to your short where the second arrow is, who knows when it's going to come back. So, or if it will. And personally, Joe, I would much rather be stopped out because I was wrong. So, for example, at the first arrow, if I did go short because I believed that that was a resistance line, then I would have a very tight stop on my short, knowing that that resistance line could break.
This reminds me of a book that I bought at a yard sale, Diane. It was a trading book from the early 60s. And same thing. I mean, the charts were a little bit different. You know, they weren't as fancy as the ones we have now, but it was talking about the same thing, following the trend, uh, retracements, things like that. And it's just
Hmm.
really pretty amazing that, here we are 50 years later, just talking about the same thing.
Makes sense.
All right, well, I think this wraps up this topic, and stay tuned for the next topic that we're going to be talking about, and that is taking a look at the market and doing this.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Diane. Bye.